Where?
Someone's coming in.
Oh,
Hi.
no problem.
Interruption.
Well, and
Security.
It is his bar.
It is his one. Hey, we're back. As you said, back in the lair before we jumped.
Back in the lair.
Back at Urban Tavern in Edmonton.
Yep.
This is good beer.
Wayne.
Yes.
Season 6. Legs 9, 10, and 11. We're
Wow.
going to go really quickly through 9 and 10. Let's see.
9-10? Mexico.
Mexico City.
Excellent. I like the leg. That was a good leg.
It was a good leg, yeah.
The soap opera thing was fun.
The soap opera thing was fun. The message from home that gives them the next clue was nice.
That's always nice.
A little,
That's always sweet.
a little emotional, but yeah, people liked it.
You'd probably ignore your family.
I don't want to see my family. Yeah, family. Yeah, it'd be weird depending on who sends me the videos.
That's true.
What else happened in that one? Oh, the detour was,
Day of the
shop
Dead?
the market or draw Day of the Dead faces on each other.
Well, I'll probably do the drawing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because.
Shopping in the world's largest
Oh,
market.
I know. You might be going, I'm still trying to get it right. You'd be there for like 4 hours as you try to get it just perfect when you just had to be like.
No. We just
No,
picked the
okay.
one where you have two black eyes. It's all good. Anyway, it was
I like the leg.
it was a good leg. Very,
Who's
very
eliminated?
interesting. Nancy and Melissa.
Nancy
were
and Melissa were
eliminated.
gone. That's right. All right.
Dylan
Too
and
bad.
Kwame, actually team number 1 for that.
Team number 1, yeah. I
Yeah,
finally
it
got
was-
a win.
It was a surprise for them, surprise for us as well. So that's our quick review of number 9. Leg number 10, lead Mexico City, fly to Canada, Fredericton.
Fredericton. What did they do there?
What did they do?
Oh, they had to do
Well, they City Hall in the Officer Square. They had to watch the changing of guard and compare the differences between them.
Yeah, and then the detour was the do the helicopter thing or do the
Fitter fly.
Fitter fly. I don't understand why anybody would purposely choose fit. I mean, they were limited, so
Yes,
that looked
a military fitness thing. You have to memorize the 4 tasks and then do them.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
The helicopter thing would have took time to get used to, and maybe some
But we've played video games before, and it's all right.
motion sickness probably after a while. But yeah, why would you want to work out so much, especially military stuff?
I've done flight simulators. I've never done a helicopter flight simulator, but I'm guessing it's very similar.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, pretty simple. After that was the
paintings.
the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium for the face-off.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
The face off, the wheelchair basketball.
Yep, wheelchair basketball, 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah.
So it was good.
That was good.
Very hard on the arms.
Yeah, but it had an exciting thing in the beginning. I mean, at the end, who's going to do it? And it had to go to overtime. And that was quite exciting.
That was a good
It
one.
happened. But then Adam and Courtney beat Martina and Phil, and pretty much once they beat them, I think Martina and Phil were done. And as it worked out, they were done
Martina
as
we're done, and
as fan favorites. Always are done at this time for the most part.
yeah, I really, I'm very proud of the game. The race they've run.
They're a good team.
They did really well. I was cheering for them pretty much all the way along. I really enjoyed listening to them go.
Yeah.
Martina's hilarious to watch.
But you had a sense that because of the way they're edited as fun fan favorites, spunky underdog, they're going to be gone.
Yeah, you figured they weren't going to make the final 3.
Yeah.
And then we go into
The finale.
Fly from Fredericton to Alberta.
Calgary.
So, everybody flying into Calgary. The 3 final teams fly to Calgary.
Yep.
They get
the airport.
to Calgary airport. They got to go to the control tower. They got to go downstairs into the simulator room for the control tower.
Or simulation.
Simulation room, whatever. And they have to memorize a 30-second transmission, like a weather and flight report thing.
People had trouble understanding the word altimeter.
Altimeter.
Multimaster.
Multimaster.
Alternator.
Alternate.
Well, if you know anything about planes, or anything about flying, altimeter is a word. But I think a lot of teams didn't know it was a word.
It did seem to take some of them quite a bit of time.
Well, it depends on how clear it was in their ear. Because sometimes it could be like scratchy.
Well, that's the thing, because
And
it's
you're
coming
trying to
from the
memorize.
headphones, so you got to memorize it from that. So from there, of course, all 3 teams eventually are going to get it.
Taylor and Courtney are done first.
Done first.
Adam and Courtney are done second, and then
Dylan and Kwame.
Kwame are
Kwame is eventually,
third.
figures it out, but they're third out of there. So they take a helicopter ride to Mount Fable, and then they have to hike up Mount Fable, find the clue box. Pretty obvious.
It was right there.
The guy takes you up the hill.
You go up the hill, follow the path.
Yeah.
And it's right there.
Well-trodden, snow-covered path. Go look around.
And look for the cameraman waiting. You go like,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like search the mountainside
No.
as you think it was.
They were landed and basically march up there, go get your clue, march back down.
Then again, you don't want teams searching the mountainside at the top of the mountain in Banff, especially at that time of year.
No.
You get lost and die.
Over they go.
You don't want teams dying. Like,
It really isn't good for production.
no, it's not good for
You know,
production at all.
people would
Death is bad.
basically have to write off the whole season,
Yeah.
and then we could run.
No, it's not. It's not.
That's not what we want.
It's not Roman gladiators. We are about to die. Salute you. There's none of that going on. That's bad for reality TV.
It is very bad for reality TV. Sunshine Village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these were neat tasks with the little dogs. Horses. Little dogs.
The
Mushing thing.
So the first task was, of course, a roadblock. The first part of a roadblock.
Yes.
And now the second one is the skijoring or whatever the heck it's called, where you're
You have
dragging
to know.
behind two dogs.
You have to know what it's called because one of our good, amazing race friends, Kurt and Shelley, they do this.
They're crazy.
They're much.
Sorry, guys, but you're crazy.
That's true.
It's like I think Adam was dragging the dogs behind him. Dogs. He was doing it. It looked like fun.
It looked like that.
And it looked like
as
it
long
was
as
a
you get the
reasonably
dogs-
nice day too. I mean,
Let's
they were
get
out
the
there
dogs
culture
focused
thing, so yeah,
and keep them going. Well, Sunshine's nice. It's a good place for spring skiing.
it is.
As long as the dogs keep focused and going that way, it's fine.
So once they finish the second roadblock, then it's.
Well, there's the second half of that roadblock where they had to ride that little sled down the hill.
Oh yeah, they had to do the.
And then Taylor, there
Whoosh.
that was full extension.
There he is.
Boom, full extension, face plant. And weird thing, I watched that episode. I watched because I was doing stuff, so I came in halfway when they're doing the next task. I'm going like, what the heck happened to Taylor? He's got this big
Yeah,
on
he's
his
got
face.
that mark on his face and everything. That's because he face planted into the snow.
I know, and then I realized,
Nice.
oh, that's what happened. He flew and face planted into the snow, which was quite funny.
The other two basically went into the slush pile.
Yeah.
And, had to walk their way back out.
He might have been better because that slush thing would have been pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he really nailed that one. That was great.
It was fun to watch, man. So after that, they go into town to do the shopping thing. They got to find the administration building, Banff Park Administration Building, which gives them the clue to go into town, find 10 stores, and you're finding a bunch of souvenirs from your.
22.
Yeah. Well, you need 22, but there's more than 22
And
actually
each
in
one,
there.
I think it was 3 for each leg, so it was kind of like you could get 22 of them, but that doesn't mean it matches each leg.
And you're not necessarily going to have the right numbers.
Which
That's
did
one of the
happen
problems.
to Taylor and Courtney. They went,
Because
well,
they
we
had
have 22, we're
but they
done,
had
let's go.
duplicates.
They had duplicates from the same thing.
Yeah.
So they weren't taking notes.
Yeah.
Like Adam and Courtney would
Adam
keep
and
a track.
Courtney they had been making meticulous notes all the way through, so they had an idea of what they were doing. But they still stuck at the end there. They were still stuck with the, the Day of the Dead versus
Zombies.
the zombie walk.
I
And
know,
it's like,
they're
they're dead. That's a Day of the Dead. It goes here. No, those are zombies. Where were the zombies? Whoa, PI.
It took a while for them to figure that out.
First one's out. Happened to be Adam and Courtney.
Adam and Courtney.
They got out of the shopping in the administration building. They were heading to the zip line across the Bow River.
And then they had to
Or the
paddle.
raft down, yeah. Find the next flag and stuff on the golf course.
I'm disappointed in these guys because they're from Calgary. And if you're from Calgary, you know that there's 2 golf courses at Banff Springs.
Yeah.
You should know. You should.
If you're in Calgary and you've never been to Banff, there's a problem.
Yeah. And
okay, Edmonton people don't necessarily go to Banff. We go to Jasper.
No, we go to Jasper. But I grew up in Calgary, and I go to Banff, and even though I've never golfed there, I know there's 2 golf courses there. It's just part of what you know. So it's kind of like, anyway.
Yeah.
There's a new to Calgary.
They end up in the wrong golf course.
Yeah.
And they're trying to find the 5th hole on the wrong golf course. They're supposed to be on the Tunnel 9 course, not the full 18 course.
Yep.
Meanwhile, of course, as they're looking around trying to figure out where they need to be, Taylor and Courtney also happen to get into the golf course. They're on the right course, but they're on the wrong end of it, so they got to run down.
I'm not sure how close they were.
I don't know. I don't think they were.
They were
probably about
close.
15 minutes behind. Seemed pretty close to that. In the finale, Adam and Courtney
They
win the
crossed the
Amazing
line
Race
first.
Canada season 6.
Bit of a surprise considering how directionally challenged they were.
Oh my God! Almost every leg
But-
they get lost.
They were able to stay there, and the perfect thing, you don't have to win any leg except for the last one.
That's the only leg you got to win.
That's what counts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have the prizes and all that stuff, but if you want to win the race, you only have to win the last one. You can come in last in every single one, and they were pretty close in almost every single
Second
one.
last in every single one.
Second last. Well, last before you get eliminated.
Yeah.
But
You don't need a first place finish and 10 other legs.
perfect example. So the season's over.
Season is over.
What
That's
do you
it for
think?
season 6.
What do you think? A little bit of a recap of what we thought, maybe? Or do you really want to do this?
You know what? Overall, it was a good season. I really
give it
don't. I still don't get the whole heroes thing.
I'm really glad they didn't overplay it.
Yeah. But you'll
Too
notice
much.
every one of these teams was, more or less the good guys. There were no bad guy teams.
That's what I think I missed from this
I mean-
season and the last season of Amazing Race Canada is some sort of drama,
Yeah.
team dynamics, fighting
Like,
amongst each
everybody seemed to
other.
help everybody at some point. I mean,
Sort of some backhanded thing going on.
Dylan
I
and
just
Kwame
wonder-
would have been a good, sort of seditious, evil sort of team, but no, they didn't do it. They're sticking with the hero role. Because,
Ned,
they're mentors to kids, so
Yeah.
they don't want to be the bad guys. I get it.
Nancy and
At
Melissa
that
had
point,
a
they could have.
bit of that, but I wish they were
A little bit.
more because Nancy seemed to be really intensely competitive, and I liked
But
that.
their
it
drama
seemed to
was
pull
more
back.
within.
I know.
Theirs was an internal drama. It wasn't really a race drama.
I want more of that sort of team,
Yeah.
not infighting, but a few bad guys, like the brothers from season 2, the French brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were classic villains.
They were great.
And they were going that way too. We're going to play as hard as we can. We're not here to make friends.
And that's how they were edited. I mean, they were edited to be the bad guys.
But
know.
they sort of set themselves up to be the bad guys.
Of course
we're going to
they
do
did.
this. We're going to be sneaky. And that's
A little underhanded,
I
moving
think
along.
that's
Yeah.
we discussed. This is the problem with the Heroes edition. Is like teams wouldn't be as villainous as they could. Not villainous,
I
but
mean, there were U-turns used, but I mean, there was no animosity for it. There was. I'm going to have to use this U-turn because it's the only way I can stay in the game.
yeah.
They rationalize it all out. I'm really sorry to have used this U-turn on you. I'm like,
No,
I'm sorry, we're going to use the U-turn.
Hey, it's a U-turn. Let's use it. U-turn. You're done. But it was a good season overall. Better than last season, of course.
Yes.
The teams were more diverse. We discussed it before. Too many dance tasks, but once they got past those,
Yeah, it seemed to be a lot of dance tests and a lot of memorization tasks.
but it was good. It was
Yeah.
fun. And once the international legs were the best ones.
Yes, and there was only like two of those.
Two of those.
Yeah, not quite as many as we'd like to see, but it does give, brings it back into Canada, and it is Amazing Race Canada. So,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people that were complaining that it shouldn't even leave the country.
I
So,
think it should.
I think it should.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more times. if
About
we can.
half of it outside of the country would be nice.
I would take one or two more legs outside.
Hopefully we'll get a season 7. And if there's a season 7,
We will.
we will probably audition for it.
And again.
Yeah, it's just what we do.
Until we die.
Yeah, until we're carrying our walkers.
He's getting
throw
old.
him in front of the other
He's
team.
getting old. You better
Oh,
get
exactly.
us going now.
It blew out a knee again the other day. And, yeah.
He's falling apart. So
I'm getting old. I'll need crutches for this thing.
I think I need a new partner.
Boy,
My kid actually said, "Let's go on the race, Dad."
she'd never speak to you again.
She's 14, so I'm gonna wait 5 years, and then I'm old again. Older.
Age is just a number, man. So
It's a big number though.
it's a big yeah. But when you get into triple digits, then it's a big number.
That's true.
We'd
At
probably
that
still be auditioning. Anyway, that's it.
That's
Season
it.
6.
is over. Season 7 or maybe the American race.